Hello everyone, Jacqueline Jax from AVA Live Radio. Good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. I have live streams for you tonight. We have music reviews, some new music just came in. I have some Jax Daily to do for you, so I thought I'd do it right here on the live stream. Some Jax Daily, if you don't know, by the way, if you're new, then Jax Daily is actually the music news and social media news. Basically, it's like everything to do with music and what we're doing here as indie artists. And then I have some music reviews. I have an interview to air for you today too, so we'll try and get that up on here after I do my live segment. And then we're going to stream tonight a lot of new music. Actually, I've got a ton to play for you, so although I'm going to do kind of the reviews on these earlier tracks here, the later tracks, stick around if you want to just hang out and listen to some music tonight while you're just chilling and doing your thing, because we're going to try and do a lot of that here on the live stream with me on the YouTube channel. So trying to show up as much as possible, as many times a day for sure. And I'm glad you guys are here with me. All right, so tune in when you want. I will be here. This is what I do on a daily basis anyway. We just decided to live stream it. So I'm looking at the 100 weekly top fresh new indie songs. This is the playlist that kind of houses all of the new music that we like from all of the music that comes in to us. And this is where I review some new tracks that have been filtered into me off of the avaliveradio.info/airplay. So if you want to get here, I actually have the link there for you on the screen, and that is avaliveradio.info/airplay. So some new music did just come in recently from some artists that I have worked with before, and I wanted to kind of spin through a couple of these tracks and review it. And I've got some info too on them for you, so we can not only talk a little bit and like listen together, but I can also just kind of review the tracks and tell you what is going on behind the scenes with it. Born Again is the first one. Benoni, let's just get this one up while I'm preparing my next review for you and getting some stuff together. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I was born a Greek god that was raised by Hebrews. Told me I was born again, it was a placebos. Taught me family was important like Vin Diesel. But your daddy's on the watch, keep on tippity toes. Had to play by the rules, but I found the cheat codes. Took a snake out of Eden, kept the free clothes. Learned some new words, made some new amigos. Then I found some new gods, treat them like they equals. Yeah, Louisville, Harlow, yay, Chicago, Nas, Montero, moving like cargo.
Okay, first of all, I love this sound. I mean, this is a real hot trend right now, right? The voice coding and the things that they're doing with the voices. It's something that even though this is a very, very early on artist, I mean, he literally, I think, has 2 tracks on his Spotify page. Benoni has done, I think, a really good job so far. Coming right in, that's the first 47 seconds, which is something as a music curator I always look to, because, you know, you don't want a huge intro on a trendy song. And this is a very, very trendy sound. It's definitely not something that, I mean, you're going to know it's dated, right? Like 10 years from now, you're going to know what decade this came from for sure. And that's how I classify trends. You know, something that's classic maybe has more of a classic sound that was surrounded by classic rock, or an era that we actually think of as classic. But like, this is a very trendy sound for me, but I do like what I'm hearing. He's got a really nice tone. He's got a good balance. It's clippy. It's like quick, but it's got that easy laid back beat, right? So let's listen to it a little more.
With no axe, you are all like Leonardo, keeping it staccato, shaking up the scene cause I'm fluent and vibrato, moving like snails and I'm feeling so escargot. I didn't know mean, but you're rapping pizzicato.
So I like the fact that he's got a sense of humor, right? He definitely does. His rhymes are really catchy and they're relatable. Like you kind of listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, this is good. I like it. And he keeps the time. It's also got a really good beat. This is the kind of beat that like this time it's not too slow, not too fast, and it's kind of just easy. You can like do a lot to it. Like I could play this song on our workday playlist, which I think I'm going to go ahead and add it to another playlist because it's only on one right now, but I think we can definitely put it into the groundbreaking hip hop because it's trendy and it's something that I think he's done a really good job with.
And you gon' witness the ascension, yeah, but you gon' miss out on the rapture. Only a few make it to heaven, yeah, you just witness resurrection, yeah, and you gon' witness the ascension, yeah, but you gon' miss out on the rapture. Only a few make it to heaven, yeah. She's the first on my mind, I'm a scale, she's tonic. Acting all shy and elusive like Loch Ness. Cuts to the punchline, Connor but Scottish. I don't even mind cause she be looking so flawless. Got my knees weak but I know she ain't honest. Gone for a week, said Miami was calling. Now she in heat but she ain't no goddess. And I'm a Greek god so I block her like Giannis. I can't take shit.
I really like the lyrics. I do. There's a lot of really cool things going on in his lyrics. I think he's done a good job here. Jeffrey, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. He says, I understand what you're saying about the sound of the production. Right, it is. It's good. It's really good for, I mean, if you look, literally, I'm looking at his Instagram page, he's got 100 followers. And like, he is so new, yet this is not the typical song I see from someone coming right out of the box, you know? Like, usually they kind of have to work their way up. They're using a lot of like, just not unusual sounds, things that just really don't strike me as being more of an A-game song. And I think that this is really like a cool A-game song for someone who just came out. So I'm going to go ahead and follow him. I just added him to another playlist, and I think he's done a really good job.
You gon' have to chase it. I'm sick of all the games. I'm quitting all the gaming. I ain't saying shit. I'm done trying to play this. I'm just going up and leaving body, yaddy's in the basement. If you are not with me, I don't need to find replacements. Let go of my hand and you will join him on the pavement. Look up in amazement. Married to a lemon, I don't take her blood as payment. You just witness resurrection, yeah, and you gon' witness the ascension, yeah, but you gon' miss out on the rapture. Only a few make it to heaven, yeah, you just witness resurrection, yeah, and you gon' witness the ascension, yeah, but you gon' miss out on the rapture. Only a few make it to heaven, yeah.
Yeah, really good job. I like it. I like it a lot. Fuck Your Labels is next with Carly Hansen. Gotta hear that one. Yeah.
I'm at the front of the freak show, shouting from the top of the world, screaming, fuck no, you just walk.
Okay, great start, right? Great start. Clippy, definitely has social media written all of it. I mean, this is a song that you can see going viral totally on social media.
Put all of us in a box, leave us for dead and get lost. We give and you take and our hearts break, pushing us away. You're afraid to reciprocate. You just wanna put all of us in a box, leave us for dead and get lost. I'll never be what you want. You want. I left everything on the table. Everything, so ungrateful. Don't blame me cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no, fuck your labels. Everything you can.
Oh, I love this song. This is such a good song. It's, you know what, this is such a cool song because especially these days, God, we've been through so much that the last thing you want to do is literally be labeled on top of it all, right? Like, it's just the end of it. That's just like the very last thing. So I think that we're all in agreement here that the use of swear words, first of all, has been a huge trend, if you haven't noticed. I mean, like, everybody's using it. A long time ago, I remember the days where they were like, no, you can't have an explicit song on radio. You definitely can't. Now, like Spotify's not they're not what are they? They're not curating it out anymore. They're not saying you can't have explicit lyrics. You still have to have the little label on it that says advisory, right? But they're definitely not censoring what people are saying anymore. And if you notice that even on like social media, they are not censoring a lot of the curse words in these things, and you don't have to cut them out for radio necessarily. Some stations, though, do. There are still some stations that I deal with in FM that you would have to probably, I don't know if I gotta ask, because this is a really good song, and you literally can't get rid of the curse word in it because it's part of the song. And it's such a good song, I would think that they'd want to play it because it's so cool. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to ask this. I'm going to ask this question, actually, of one of my FM radio people. I'm going to go ask them that right now.
Chew me up, spit me out, no control. But when I'm up, when I'm high, you'll be calling. Give you back everything, I don't want it. I know, I'm gold. I got it all figured out, but you don't. And when I'm up, when I'm high, you'll be calling. But I don't want it, no. I left everything, everything on the table. Everything, so ungrateful. Don't blame me 'cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no, fuck your labels. Everything, you can save me. Everything, you can change me. Don't blame me 'cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no, fuck your labels. Ooh, never be what you want. So I'll never be what you want.
Yeah, this even has a nice, like, this little area, this little break in the action. And I liked how the music changed when it went into the chorus. I thought that was really exciting. And it's very on point with, like what, if you notice, Avril Lavigne came out again with a new album after, like, how long has it been? It's been so long. And I was a big fan of Skater Boy. I mean, I was a Skater Boy fan big time. And I feel like at the same time, you know how trends happen, like you see the mainstream come out with something like an album that's really good, and you'll see some of these other artists coming out at the same time with it, like the trend just kind of like rotates there, and then all of a sudden it's all over all the trending playlists on Spotify. Well, it's funny because by the time people catch into some of these trends, they're already over and gone. But I still feel like there's certain elements of this style that will always be fun to listen to and always be really good, even if it incorporates some of the newer trends moving forward. Do you know what I mean? And that's kind of what, like, Avril Lavigne fans always feel like, right? It's almost like alternative rock fans. There's not too many times that an alternative rock band releases a new album that isn't on point, right? It doesn't really, it's a trend, but it's not. You know what I mean? And I think that this kind of slides in there. I think it's always going to be a fun song to listen to. It's always going to be like an Alanis Morissette moment, and something that we're always going to enjoy.
Everything on the table. Everything so ungrateful. Don't blame me 'cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no.
Yes, I love that. What she did with her voice, how they said it back. It was great. That's so good.
Everything, you can change it. Don't blame me 'cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no, fuck your labels. Everything, you can save me. Everything, you can change me. Don't blame me 'cause you're unstable. Don't judge me, no, fuck your labels.
Yeah, is it just me, or was I like excited about that song for no reason? Do you guys like it too? Because I think that it's a really fun song and something that I should definitely add to more playlists. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it into probably one of our rock play. Avril Lavigne inspired playlist, which I have to go through with you in just a moment because I do want to review one of the tracks of her new album on this show for sure. We're going to do that in just a second. Maybe we'll just go do that now because we just did that song. Yeah, let's spin on over. So this is our playlist area on AVA Live Radio's Spotify. And I just got lost. Like saw it for a second. Hang on. So we did a playlist for The Weeknd and indie songs that sound like The Weeknd last week. I did that on Sunday. I actually reviewed The Weeknd. He had a special on Amazon, and it was pretty cool because it was like his album, but it was really interesting to see. I didn't know what to expect, actually. I had no idea. And then it came on, and it was kind of like dark in one way, but then enlightening in another. You know, it wasn't dark to the point where you felt like it was a mood swing. It was actually kind of a revisit to like the disco. Like if you were a fan of Studio 54 or you were old enough to remember Studio 54, you would be a fan of this album probably. You would say, oh, like a new version. This is kind of cool. But then I think he has songs on there that literally are going to be played at prom. I mean, it covers such a nice wide span, and it actually introduces a new generation of music listeners to some very, very old revisits, which we're seeing a lot happen on TikTok, if you notice, right? I.e. Dreams, Cranberry Juice. Does that ring a bell? Yeah. So let's go to Avril Lavigne. I was a big fan. I was really excited to listen to her new album. Skater Boy, if you haven't heard it, go to my playlist and go check it out. This is it. So that was like her original big hit. She had quite a few of them. It was a great album. It literally was just so well known. She's Canadian, like rocker. She was part of the bad girl groups, right? Like the era of like the time when Alanis Morissette was out. It was like really popular it was like woman empowerment time. But there were all these like kind of rock and roll girls that were just going against the grain and really just like living life, you know what I mean? But here we go because she has a new album. So here's the one that I think is kind of a revisit, something fresh, but something like a little bit of a revisit to what her usual fans would like. I think this is my favorite song on the album. The other ones, I don't love them. I'm wondering if now they will grow on me. Go listen to it. I have them on this playlist. I'll link it up in the description box below. But it's the Avril, I can never say her name, Avril Lavigne inspired music. And that is, as you can tell, it's her new album, some of her old ones that I liked, and indie music that is inspired by this. And if you guys leave me a comment below, I will put this playlist on for you to listen to at the end of the review show tonight, okay, so that you can listen to some more of the indie music that is played on it, not her album, because I think I'll get in trouble if I play her whole album without like reviewing every single song. I have to review them. All right, so it's called Bite Me is the one that I really like, and if you have a favorite, by all means let me know which one it is.
You should've known better to fuck with someone like me. Forever and ever you're gonna wish I was your wifey. Don't act so innocent. This was no accident. You planned this in the end and now it's over. Say what you wanna say. You lied.
Okay, so you noticed right off the bat, she's got the swear words in there, which is another thing. See, they're playing this, and it's like it's not being cut out. And I just sent a tweet, actually, to one of my radio show host friends, asking them if they're playing stuff like this, because it just occurred to me, I haven't sent them anything like this, and I'm just wondering if they do. You know what I mean? But I also love, this is like, do you remember like Blondie had an amazing drummer, right? So when I hear drums like this, I kind of am like, it's not that level, but it's getting there. And I really, really love when drums kick in.
I got played, and you threw it all away, and now it's over. Just face it, we didn't make it. You bit off more than you could chew. Can you taste it? Oh, you should've known better to fuck with someone like me. Oh, forever and ever you're gonna wish I was your wifey. Should've held on, should've treated me right. I gave you one chance, you don't get it twice. And we'll be together never, so baby you can bite me. Don't hold your breath, 'cause you're still choking on.
Tell me it's not crazy, right? Crazy good? It is. But I don't find another song on her album that's, I feel like, this good. Like when I listen to it, so I go for a 2-3 mile run or walk every single day with my dogs. I have huskies. If you have had a husky or you know huskies, you know you got to run them. So I luckily love to run and I like to exercise. So I go out and I do this every day. And in summer and spring, I do it twice a day. So like, this is a song that I put on my list right away. And literally I can start my run with this and it's just amazing, you know? And this is the type of stuff that I love to have on that playlist. So, but I didn't find any other of her songs from the album this inspiring. And this one just really got me. And I think it's going to be her hit. And I think she's got a chance at having a really good album comeback because of this song. Now, the reviewers didn't all agree with me. A lot of people didn't like the album altogether, but what do you think?
Your words, those things you said, might be the last ones that I heard. So come pick up your clothes from the front yard, sprinklers on, burn the rest in the backyard. Should've had the guts just to say goodbye. Now you're gonna have regrets for the rest of your life. Just face it, we didn't make it. You bit on more than you could chew. Can you taste it? You should've known better to fuck with someone like me. Forever and ever you're gonna wish I was your wifey. Should've held on, should've treated me right. I gave you one chance, you don't get it twice. And we'll be together never, so baby you can bite me. I bet you taste me on the tip of your tongue, tip of your tongue, tip of your tongue.
Yeah, I think it's really good lyrics. I mean, I like them. I saw a review where they were like, her lyrics are terrible this year. And I'm like, I don't know. I really like the lyrics here. They're catchy. I can totally, I think they're really sassy, you know, and she's got some really good stuff going on. The music to me is the win, right? And I believe this one is a collaboration with someone. I'll have to look. I wonder if it's a collaboration with Machine Gun Kelly. I'm not sure.
Fast when I know I should've run, know I should've run, know I should've run. I bet you taste me on the tip of your tongue, tip of your tongue, tip of your tongue. I felt fast when I know I should've run, know I should've run, know I should've run. You should've known better to fuck with someone like me. Forever and ever you're gonna wish I was your wifey. Should've held on, should've treated me right. I gave you one chance, you don't get it twice. And we'll be together never, so baby you can bite me.
Yep. All good. That's the Avril Lavigne, my favorite song off of the new album, Bite Me. I didn't see you guys suggesting any other song on the album, so I guess I'm not going to turn any other one on. I was going to listen to another one. If you think of something that you want to hear from her new album, let me know. Complicated was another song that I really liked. I used to sing this all the time. It's really, really good song, right? If you don't like the sound in some way, there's something wrong. Yeah. I know. She rocks my heart out with this song. Yeah, I know. She's good. She's really good. I like it. I'd have to go back and read the reviews to see which one. So, because there are a few collaborations on this album, but they're not listed here. Oh, no, I see. Boys Lie. That's a pretty good one, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. It's good. Let's play it for a second. It's very catchy. It's just not happening. It didn't make my running list. I don't know why.
You tell me what I want, what I wanna hear. Make me believe in magic, then disappear. You got a sharp tongue, like a razor blade. You put a knife into my back and tried to write your name. So tell me why you never tell the truth. Boys lie, I can do revenge. Is my sweet tooth, the girls cry. So will you, 'cause boys lie, boys lie.
So tell me why you tell your friends I'm the bad guy when you're the villain. I worshipped your religion. I was faithful, you were the one who sent it down. So tell me why you never tell the
You never tell the
truth.
truth, boys lie. I can do revenge. Is my sweet tooth, the girls cry.
And so will you.
'Cause boys lie, boys lie, la 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 la. Boys lie, la 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 la.
I heard your little story, and you talk way too much.
Why don't you say I'm sorry? Is it asking way too much?
Okay, I'm losing all my
Why
patience.
you make me anxious?
I don't do that fake shit.
Say it to my face then.
Threw it all away again last night.
So why don't you just look me in the eyes and say,
Girls lie.
Yeah, so it's a good one, but you see, it didn't make my list. I don't know why. That's the only other song that I really kind of like on the album. You know, I guess, you know, there are days when you like everything, I'm sure. I've got so much music in front of me all the time that I guess, I don't know if I'm picky or if it's just really hard to like stay in tune, right? Like, 'cause I need a lot of motivation when I'm running and getting exercise, and I don't like to think I'm exercising. So music has to be right, and it has to, like, every time I play it, I don't want to remove it from the list, otherwise it gets removed. Literally today I was going through my list while I was running, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take this one off there. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. So that's just me though, you know. Thank you very much, you guys. It's good to see you. So I want to say hi to Island Cruise. Thanks for being here with me. I'm glad you liked the list so far. Swats. Swats is in the house. Hey, Swats. Terry's here. Peter's here. Thank you, guys. It's good to share some time with you. So I'm going to be live streaming a link every day, all the time, unless I'm dead. If I'm exhausted, then, you know, you're not going to see my face. But, like, other than that, you're going to see a live stream every single day. Some kind of content here on our YouTube channel. Interviews. You guys are going to see the music reviews like these, lots of these. And then some just free play of music as we go through rotation. I probably will be working behind the scenes like that, so I'll pop in when I see you guys commenting or, you know, seeing something going on. But we've got a lot going on. Swats is here. Swats, you want to review a song with me, Swats? Okay, so let's now go off of the Avril Lavigne playlist, and we're going to go back to the 100, and let's take a look at a new song. God, I'm so in this mood. I hate to like switch like genres. It's like I'm like really excited about these songs right now. I really am, right? Totally. But Eileen Carey has a new song out, and I want to see where it lands in our list, because we're just ready to, it's pop rock, but she's usually pretty country. I have not heard this one yet. I have not heard this one. This one got reviewed by someone else at AVA Live Radio. So I saved it to listen to it the first time with you guys. So let's go ahead and push the button. Eileen, Carrie, my little huskies, right, actually both of them right here next to me. Dreaming With Me is her newest one.
Watching you walk down the street, everyone moves to your beat. When you pass by, people fall in line. It must feel so sweet. You got your red headphones, you got the music in your bones. You look at me, I'm a suddenly a rock star, just like you are. You bring out the magic in me. I'm starting to feel it. You bring out the magic in.
I like the switch to the chorus. I think the chorus is probably my favorite part so far. You know, the intro is good, but I feel like it's not as strong as some of her previous stuff that I've had to review. But I do like the chorus. It's interesting seeing her mix pop, country, and rock together. How do you guys think she did?
I know you see it. Everybody needs a little dream. Thank you for dreaming with me. Sitting on top of the town, nothing is bringing me down. Even in the dark, I can feel the spark. It lights up my heart. I never knew I can give, and now I do.
So far you said, I know what list I must play today on my... Thank you. You're going to play the list. Chorus is super. Yeah, I like what she did in the chorus, right? Great song, nice voice, it's relaxed. Yeah, it is. She, you know, this singer has 2 #1 singles in country and adult contemporary. Keep Your Love to Yourself and Leave It All Behind, both of which I had the pleasure of working on. And in addition to her 2 #1 singles, Carrie has recently been nominated for 4 New Music Awards, including the Female Artist of the Year, the AC Female Artist of the Year, Breakthrough Artist of the Year, and Country Breakthrough Artist of the Year, Crossover Artist of the Year. So she's nominated in quite a few categories, and other people in those categories right now are like Adele and Dua Lipa, which is quite the competition, I would say, you know. So she's done a really good job, especially getting her music out there and, you know, building a good team and working with a really, really good team. I love this. I love her art. Her smile is so big. It's amazing. It's like enlightening. And I think it stands out like you wouldn't believe. Like she's got that beautiful sparkle and shine, you know. And that's the thing, is she does that in everything. With her music, in dealing with her, in her present, her team, it's really, really comes through every single time. The bass is great. Yeah, it is. I'm going to listen a little more.
Like you did. It's not so hard when you are a star, a rock star, just like you are. You bring out the magic in me. I'm starting to feel it. You bring out the magic in me, and I know you see it. Everybody needs a little dream. Thank you for dreaming with me.
just got a way that gets you, right? She just gets in there. She does. Like, I literally am starting to sing her chorus now. It's very catchy. And she does. She's just got an infectious personality that comes right through in the music and just everything she does. So it's really, really hard. I'm so torn because I cannot judge her against everything that I'm playing on this list right now. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel like all the warm, tingly vibes coming my way from her song. It's really cool. All right, let's go to another one. Are we ready? We're going to Congratulations by Boyish. So right off the bat, this has probably the remnants of something that Billie Eilish started, right? This has got like some of the essence of singers like that. You know, we saw in the last few years a lot of Billie Eilish like replicas and things coming out, and a lot of like the techniques used in some of her production coming out in other new artists. And this is a brand new song that just came out, so it's a little bit late to the table, but at the same time it's still pretty fresh because indie music is really just kind of upsweeping this. It's like it's kind of all over the place. I have so many tracks that all have this kind of vibe that you can literally play it 24 hours a day. And you know what? It's not a bad thing either. It's a really good thing. And if you're able to rise up from the ashes, rise up from this micro niche, then you really can have a sustainable career because there's so many people who really love to listen to this kind of music. Do you agree?
I wanna tell you I'm scared, thinking away. I wanna tell you I'm scared of the way you're holding me so fucking close. Remember when I dared you? Remember when I cared for you? Sometimes I think I still do. My brain is fuzzy, and all I think about is that night. Your friend's party, you pushed me in the pool and I cried. I wanna tell you I'm scared, think you know it. You're the one I can tell, you know all about it. Remember when I dared you? Remember when I cared for you? Sometimes I think I still do. You don't understand every word, every question mark. Think you changed the world, got me medicated for a start. I don't feel much different, I'm sleeping off and after. If this is all a joke, at least it's over soon. Wanna tell you I'm scared, think you know it. You're the one I can tell, you know all about it. Remember when I dared you? Remember when I cared for you? Sometimes I think I still do. Sometimes I think I still do. Sometimes I think I still do.
Yeah, definitely a great one for a chill zone playlist. It's something you could like sit and hang out with friends and just chill. And, you know, it's just one of those great mood songs for sure. I like that. That was Boyish. Congratulations. All right, let's head on over to do some Jax Daily with you guys. Hopefully you will like some of this because I need to talk about Spotify. I really do. going on over here with Spotify that I just cannot believe I am seeing it. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's move this over so that you can get a full view. All right, $250. Spotify, come on. This is insane. Now, okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, recently on AVA Live Radio on Jax Daily, I did a story about the new marquee tool on Spotify. Now, Spotify, as we know, has had a lot of issues lately, and they have been trying really hard to overcome those issues, but I feel like they're going in the wrong direction. You know, I feel like they're taking more away from artists and musicians, and I don't understand why, because the people that would benefit the most from this tool are the people that can't afford this tool. You know, like, this is such a waste of money. It's not even funny. Like, I don't even know if you had an unlimited budget, if it would be fair to charge for access to your own followers. I mean, isn't that what Facebook did to us? Like, and is still doing to us now? And that's why, like, nobody likes to be on Facebook anymore, because you can't even, like, you're in a box, you know, like they just boxed you in. You can't see anybody that you follow because they don't want to show you their posts, because they're supposed to pay to boost those posts to their own following. This is the same thing. So here's what's going on. Should indie artists have to pay Spotify $250 to access their own followers? I leave it to you. Tell me if this is fair. Spotify launched the new marquee tool, essentially charging indie artists to boost their music to their followers. So the marquee tool, basically, if you have something new, you can sign up for it. The minimum package is $250, delivered over like a week, you know, and it only delivers it to people who have previously heard your music. So, like, I ask you, if you have worked really hard to collect a following on Spotify, because that was your priority, against my advice, by the way, because I never told you to get followers on Spotify. If you worked really hard to get a following on Spotify, and then Spotify turned around and said, we're not going to show your songs directly to your following. We're going to put them in a playlist with everybody else they follow that launched that day or that week, whatever that means. And then on top of it, they go and say, but if you want the people who previously listened to your music, that they found you were memorable, we can, if you pay us $250, we'll set you up with a marquee and a little short video that you create and load to your profile, and we will put that in front of some of those followers for like a week in hopes that they will realign with you again. But, like, if you were memorable, wouldn't they realign with you whenever they knew your music was, I mean, wouldn't they already know there was new music coming out if you were that memorable and you were gaining momentum? And if you weren't gaining momentum, why would you spend $250 to access old followers? Like, Spotify is such a trend still. It's like they just wiped out a ton of inactive followers. So, like, why would you ever waste $250 going after people who listened to you last year or months ago who might not even be using Spotify anymore? It just doesn't make any sense. It's the same as the Facebook Boost tool. Boost, because they won't let you reach your followers that you gain there. So in order to get them to reach, you got to boost it. You got to pay. And it's like 50 cents to $1 per person. Not only that, but the average length of time somebody actually listens on one of those boosts is 3 seconds. It's like a little more than 3 seconds, I think. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's the worst form of advertising ever. So Spotify and Facebook both are killing indie artists with these tools that are supposedly all for creators. So to create marquee in Spotify for artists need more than, here's the thing, this is funny, artists need more than 1,500 US streams over the past 28 days. So what they're saying is you already have to have worked hard to have 1,500 US streams in order for them to show the music to those people that you already gained. So they're not bringing anything to the table other than the ability to put the music in front of them. That is so not right. You're not gaining anybody new. That's the thing. They should have it, okay, you have to have proof of concept, right? I get the proof of concept. But the reason why they're asking for 1,500 streams here is because they're not going to show your music to anyone else, just the people who have already streamed you and should already know you. And that is not worth $250. You also have to have the billing in US dollars. So it has to be billed in US dollars. You can create campaigns for up to 18 days, but they drop them all in 7 days. So it's like, it can be up to 18 days. It's cost per click basis. The average cost per click is something they're not telling anybody. The stream, if it's a certain amount of time that they listen to the song, only pays you back 0.003 of a cent. And yet they're not going to tell you how much the price per click basis is, because that depends on who your audience actually is and how long. I mean, this is just not cool. This is not fair in any way. I mean, am I the only one that sees this as not being really a good tool for them to offer, and it's not a good update? Because I really think that I would never use it if I were an indie artist. It would offend me. The question really becomes more about how Spotify can still consider itself a place that helps artists when they are now entirely focused on charging for exposure for the following they already have. This is really nothing but a very expensive copy of Facebook Boost tool. That's what I said. Yet the cost to start on Facebook Boost is 50 cents per click, and you don't have to have a minimum budget of $250 to run the campaign. And where'd they come up with that? That's a lot. I mean, do you know for $250 you can get your music pitched for a full month to FM radio stations, to radio stations that are currently playing over 100,000 to 200,000 people. You can get influencers to talk about your music. You can get so much more with that kind of budget. Even if you did a budget at AVA Live Radio with our press team, you would at least hit radio stations, music bloggers, influencers, social media posts. You would have like a full month of really, really great PR and get way more from it than what you're reaching here. I mean, even somebody, listen to this. So like, if they want you to have a minimum of 15,000 streams, not even 15,000 followers, a minimum of 15,000 streams, then for $250, what does that amount to? Like, how many followers are you actually reaching for that? Because they didn't put that here, and they're not going to quote it, because that could really go bad for someone. I mean, 15,000 streams isn't a lot of streams. It really isn't. That doesn't mean it's 15,000 people. I was so excited to market through Spotify until I read about it. I know, right? I was thinking, oh, maybe we'll use it too, because we do a lot of marketing for labels and like really high budget artists too. So I was like, well, if it's good, you know, we'll sign them up to our team and we'll use that tool too. Why not? You know what I mean? I know, it's just too much. But yeah, I mean, I think even like the AVA Live Radio press team's $199 package accesses way more than this. It gets way better results and like kind of deeper and wider, because it not only includes social media, but it also does the plays here with me. You get music reviews, you get people's feedback, you get to see the audience, you get it like played on all of the podcasts. I mean, there's just like so many things in those packages that I just can't even understand how they could come so short. They come so short. Oh my goodness. All right, so anyway, that was one of the stories from Jax Daily. If you guys have something to offer or let me know, you have any questions about marketing, then leave them in the comments while I go play another song, and I will answer some questions for you guys, okay? Yeah. Let's go play something else. What else should we play? How about, anybody else by Callie? Callie in the house. Okay, so that intro was 42 seconds. Who here thinks it's a little bit long? I think it could have been half. I really do, because in this day and age, I really loved the intro with the heartbeat, but then when it went 42 seconds, I was like kind of losing it. They were losing me a little bit. I was ready for something else. But it is a groovy sound, yes, like Peter says. Very good start, and it's groovy. It could have just been a little bit less. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm demanding.
Love with you, aren't you aware? You don't seem to care, but I'm not surprised. You got nothing to hide. When you look into my eyes, I feel.
Where have I heard that sound before? It's dreamy and I really like it, but I've heard it before and I'm trying to think of where. I don't know.
You don't need to worry about anybody else, 'cause you're the only one that I want to be around. And I hate to admit that I'm in too deep now, but I can't see myself being with him.
You know, if you notice, this is it's a trend happening, right? Like indie music right now has these characteristics that give indie this like wide range of appeal to a lot of different audiences because they have now mixed in sounds, moods, geographies, different genres. It's not like one thing specific that's indie. It's like everything, you know? And just like as the weekend showed us, that is even gonna that bringing in the old is gonna go through into a lot of these tracks as we see these indie artists like launching new songs. It's gonna influence them. It always does. Now there was a sound here that I remember. Oh, it's The Cure. Yes. Oh, thank you. My college days. See, I shouldn't have drank so much because I'd have remembered that.
I won't even know if you feel the same until you come home in a few more days. I won't even know until I see your face. Dreams from a place where feelings change.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that. That was good. Really good. I wish there were lyrics. You know, like right now, anybody not. I mean, does it cost extra or something to load your lyrics onto these songs? Because I noticed that all the mainstream are loading their lyrics, and a lot of the like hotter artists are loading them too. I know this is a brand new artist, but like load the lyrics, dude. I want to read them. Definitely.
Myself every other week. Everything I say each time we speak. Why would you still wanna be with me? Why would you still wanna be
like it. Anybody else? By Callie. Really good stuff. No bio. So I have no idea. I'm kind of wondering, like, should I put her in the Avril Lavigne section? I don't know. I almost feel like it could be there, but not quite, because there's, like, the drums aren't there. It's, like, too chill. I guess I'll put her in the chill section. So, like, I like this song. It brings back the 80s. I know. A little from the start. Yeah. Good call with The Cure. That's exactly what it was, too. That was exactly what I was hearing. See? You need to be here for these. Because you, like, read my mind there, Peter. You are. You read my mind. Okay. Let's go, and there's a lot on this list that's even new. I wanted to go to the weekend list that I created, because I added some new songs there that I wanted to get your opinion on, and now I don't know where my library is. Oh, there it is. Weekend inspired songs. So, as you know, we did a weekend review on his latest album, and it's very, very good album. I like it. There's some songs on there that I really like. Take My Breath is one of my favorites. If you haven't listened to it, here's a little bite. Just to get you in the mood. He's looking mighty old for his album cover for Dawn FM. It's really cool. Love this song. It's a great beat. Very long intro. Let's just go to 240. So good. So Miss Me. Was that like a way to get the curse words out of there? That was good, actually. That was effective. I never heard it. Ooh. That was good.
You're gonna miss me. You made your choice, I hope it's worth it, babe. When it's said and done and you've had your fun, you won't find me hanging around. I'm the best you ever had, boy, and you'll know when you miss me.
So that area of her voice is sweet, right? Really, really sweet. Now she kind of touches on the area of The Weeknd. I thought it kind of like went good in this playlist. I think not, it's compared to the song I played with you, Take My Breath, but some of the other ones, perhaps, I felt like this kind of went in good. I don't know. Right now I'm like rethinking. I'd have to like go back and see why I put her there. I just feel like it went. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I was just having a moment. Sometimes I do. Lavender Sunflowers by Tori Lanez. Yeah, this has got a good vibe with that. I know. I like her voice too. It's good, right? It's sweet. Beautiful.
Sexy lady, what would you do if this goes right?
Yeah, so this is that sound. This is that voice effect that The Weeknd kind of has. It's got that essence, and that's why I put this one in here.
If everything goes how we
As well
planned it to, sexy lady, what would you do? If I was rubbing my hand on you, would it make you amused? You electrify my mind, specify our honey. Baby, yes, tonight we're going. Come and sexify my heart. What are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for? 'Cause maybe her loving me this much won't do. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and I don't wanna hurt her soul. Tell me, what would you do if everything felt right? She dimmed the lights. I bet you would do what she tells you to. Oh, now sexy lady, what would you want to do if I laid my cards, left my girl, and stayed with you? Electrify my body, specified our honey. Baby, yes, tonight we're going. Come and sexify my heart. What are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for? 'Cause maybe her loving me this much won't do. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and I don't wanna hurt her soul. What are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse?
I like it. I like this song a lot. It's got a really, really nice flow and good vibe. And I feel like it fits in that playlist really well. Hopefully you guys do too. I'm looking for songs that fit into this playlist, the Weeknd inspired playlist. I want to build it up over this next year because I think that the Weeknd has a really good thing going with this, and I think it's a really nice gateway into learning about new indie artists that have similar sounds like this. So if you as an indie artist have a sound like this, certainly send me the song and we'll put it in there. But I'm trying to shape it up, so if you guys go listen to it, let me know if you see anything in there or hear anything in there that you don't think really fits. Or at the same time, if you want to suggest a song that you think fits into this one or the Avril Lavigne playlist, I have those two started now, and I'm going to be doing more with some of the new albums that come out that I review on this channel. That's one of the things we'll do here together for sure. You guys ready for a little Jax Daily before we go on to some more? There were some, when we come back, as I go out, I'm going to play some ambient soundscapes for you guys that you can kind of relax and chill with and enjoy, that I would love to get your opinion on, like some indie stuff that came in that I was kind of touching on this afternoon when I did a live stream, but I'm going to do a little more of it, maybe for like an hour after, because I have to listen to it anyway. So maybe you guys just want to like sit and chill and just like leave it on in the background and let me know on Twitter if you like any of the new tracks. So let's go over and do some Jax Daily, because I have a story that I think you should probably know about. So I thought I would put this on the podcast. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so this one on Jax Daily. So if you're just now tuning in and you're new, Jax Daily is a news update that I do for AVA Live Radio, and it's about music news, pop culture news, you know, things to do with pretty much being an indie artist and being in this lifestyle, right? Being a music producer, a DJ. All of the people that I know in the industry, they all kind of like listen to this thing, and we get on the same page with a lot of these things. And I always offer my opinion about what I think about these things. As you can tell, I'm very opinionated. I really like fair play. I don't like not fair play. So if I think that something it could be adjusted or wrong, I certainly will voice my opinion about it. Example being, Facebook got in touch with me after one of the segments that we did on why they keep shutting down cover songs on artist profile pages. And I really just didn't think it was fair. So I did a story on it, and I actually read from their update, so it wasn't like it was making it up. I actually read from their update, and I also had some artists complain that their stuff got shut down. And so I had actual cases where it happened and appeals where they couldn't get a hold of anybody to fix it. So what happened was they contacted me and they said, can we fact check one of your articles because it's like number one in search right now. And literally the podcast was going nuts because like our Apple rating and our Spotify rating were going through the roof from this one episode, right? A lot of the episodes do well, but this episode just happened to be timed very, very well. So they were all over me to fact check it. And it's funny because they sent me an updated version of the new rules about cover songs. And on it, and I had the old one and the new press release, and on it, it had totally changed after I did the Daily Jax. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I wonder if I missed something. And then I realized, no, it was because we hit number one in the search, and it was raking in so much that literally I was honed in on this one little section of their update that had to do with cover songs, and the fact that their content ID was clipping them, knocking them off, and people were getting deleted. And it was really harming channels because, if you get something deleted on Facebook, your channel's basically toast, right? Like they're not going to show your content to anybody else because it's proof in the pudding. It's like whatever you do right, you better keep doing it right, because the minute you do something wrong, then it's up to people to go find you again. Anyway, long story short, Jax Daily provides good stuff, and if I see something wrong, I will really point it out. Here is something that is coming. I have no opinion about it whatsoever yet. Just so you know, I am actually doing this story for the first time, and here it is. Amazon launches live radio AMP app. This is cool, right? Featuring tens of millions of licensed songs and strikes deal with Nicki Minaj. Now, my first question is, are they going to pay more in royalties? How are they going to, deal with the copyright issues? Is this going to be another thing? Or do they own these songs? Is this their own label? Is this possibly something where they want to own the songs in order to play them? Or is this fair usage? I don't know. Amazon has officially launched a live radio app called AMP, which allows users to choose from a library of tens of millions of licensed songs and accepts listeners' calls while hosting the shows. Amazon just recently released a beta version of AMP as well as a website for the platform, which is currently issuing sign-up codes in its social media bios and elsewhere. The only true equipment you need to go live with a radio show, higher ups explained, is AMP on your iPhone. Yeah, I like this one too, right? Absolutely, Terry. I'm going over there to try it. The company doesn't have a hard date for an Android rollout, but this version of the app is coming. The process behind debuting programs seems straightforward based upon the steps outlined on AMP's website, and hosts can add any of the aforementioned songs with millions more on the way. The songs for free. So I wonder if it's a playlist, or do you actually get to commentate the show? That's what I'm curious, because there are a lot of these things where they're like, yeah, you can choose from anything in our catalog, and then it turns out that it's really no more than like a personal playlist kind of thing. Several listings options, including country-focused Graham in the Mornings with Graham Buns and Andre Castillo Take a Trip, are already part of AMP, and it appears that high-profile artists will soon use the service to connect with fans. To be sure, Nicki Minaj today confirmed plans to bring her Queen radio program to AMP and discuss the subject with her followers on Instagram live this afternoon. I think April 8th, I'm going to do my first official show. Minaj told fans, later elaborating that this show will be available solely to stateside listeners. Yeah, a lot of this stuff happens in U.S. first. It's for sure, Peter's sending me a message. He says, you see how a great job you do for all the indie stars. the best way. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're simply the best too. On the DMCA and rules front, AMP's fine print makes clear that the Amazon subsidiary will promptly terminate an account holder's access if he or she happens to accrue 3 copyright strikes when playing music that's not part of the pre-approved library. So there must be a way. I mean, I guess they are commentating, because if you're commentating on there, then you could accidentally play music through your microphone or add music files in the commentary. AMP doesn't enable hosts to play more than 2 songs from the same album or more than 3 songs from the same artist in any 3-hour period. Ooh, interesting. Repeat a song more than 1 time in any 3-hour period, or play any full song until at least 1 listener is tuned in. So that's going to like leave all of the indie artists out, right? Because obviously they're probably not going to be available on this. It's only probably going to be mainstream, just with record labels that they've done the deal with. And and you can't play more than 3 songs from the same artist in a 3-hour period. So 1 song per, wow. So really, if you're going to stream, man, you better know your stuff, right? You better know your music and really have a lot. So they want a variety. That's interesting too. I guess that, because that like prevents people from like Nicki Minaj from like hosting shows. Like they wouldn't all want to rush in to host their own show, because they really can't focus just in on their own albums and their own music. Interesting. Unless they talk for like an hour and then play a song. Moving forward, it'll be worth monitoring the reach and adoption rate of AMP, which arrives on the scene after all manner of companies enter the social audio space in 221 and 220. Social audio. Oh, is that when they first came? First of these offerings revolved around licensed music and the traditional radio format, though the noteworthy exception of live radio is something to be seen. The Middle Eastern streaming service made the program available to iOS and Android users last summer, indicating all the time that artists, DJs, content creators, and music influencers will be able to talk alongside playing songs, playlists, podcasts, etc. Interesting. I definitely am going to go over and check more of that out. All right, so that's a really good piece for the Jax Daily, because, you know, that's something we want to follow. We want to see what the basics are for this. We got a little bit of information here, but as always, there's a lot more that they didn't talk about, like how to create a show, and I will certainly be looking into more of that for you guys on the Daily Jax. All right, so switching back over to for some music for you guys as I end the program. This is a playlist that I'm currently working with and streaming for you. I saved a lot of this over here so that I could kind of rearrange it and work on my streaming deck. So tell me what you think of the songs. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Thanks for being here with me. It'll be streaming live for at least the next hour as we go through these. If I see any comments or questions from you guys, I'll always pop back in. I'm going to go and do some work alongside of this music and get some listens in. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you again very, very, very soon.
Nothing ever felt as good or as easy as when we were young. Though I felt misunderstood, it was a pleasure running away with you. We were just children acting like a doll, crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids, crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart harder than They keep us on speaking terms. We grow and we learn. I have no regrets, only forgets. Oh, a big thank you to life for giving us sand. Oh, when the timing's right, there's no wasteland. Oh, we were just children, acting like adults. Crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids. Crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart harder than we did.
I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the seasonal skies. I pray to God He gonna be with me when I finally lose my mind. Said I could be myself if you want. You said, please don't be no one else that you on. So I hate the world and everything in it, just to get you off my mind. Who doesn't wanna get naughty? Who doesn't love a good party? If it's on the true equal logic, no matter what, we gon' swallow it. Trust no one, win everybody. Kill in the kid with Bacardi and pay to the sexiest model. He gon' say what's on the hardest. I got 22 steps left till I get to your doorstep. Will you let me rest my head for a moment? I'll let you sit on it, make me forget. I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the seasonal skies. I pray to God He's gonna be with me
out of this rut. I need you to love what I made up, but you don't, and that's such a shame. I lay my head on hope for a change. I can't get my head out of my butt. I need you to love what I made up, man. It's such a shame, just such a shame. I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the season on the skies. I pray to God you're gonna be with me when I finally lose my mind.
each other's past. Look at where we are now, baby. Only blue skies ahead. And it wasn't all bad, baby. Look at where we began. Making out in my room, nobody had a clue. Sneaking out past curfew, we were only 17. Didn't say I love you, but we knew it was true. To this day I still do love you like I'm 17. Oh, 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 oh. Still love you like I'm 17. Oh, 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 oh. Still love you like I'm 17. Caught up in the memories of you and your blue jeans. You still make me feel like you used to back then. I'm feeling our history so close I can touch it. I just can't stop thinking about us way back when. Making out in my room, nobody had a clue. Sneaking out past curfew, we were only 17. Didn't say I love you, but we knew it was true. To this day I still do love you like I'm 17. Oh, 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 oh. Still love you like I'm 17. Oh, 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 oh. Still love you like I'm 17.
So just in case you were trying to get on AMP, it's apparently you go and download the app and then sign up using your Amazon information, and it says you need a password to get in, which isn't available on any of their social media sites like it said, unless you guys can find it. If you can find it, let me know. Otherwise, it's just said join the wait list, and now it says you've been added to the wait list. We look forward to hearing you on AMP soon. Keep checking your inbox. We'll reach out the moment more space becomes available. So mysterious. So mysterious. So I'll keep you guys updated because you know I sign up for everything. I do, right? It's good stuff.
heartbreak. Be my only one, be my one-on-one. You're my only one, you're my heartbreak. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Message, hit me now, hope you get the message. Who are you texting? It's not me, then babe, who are you texting? Hit me back, I hope you get the message. Calm you down cause you been acting reckless. Flood the ring and I bust down the necklace. Doesn't mean a thing, just know I spend it. Doesn't change a thing, just know I spend it on you. Get you Louis if you want it, no, that's nothing, no. You can tell me that it's something, but it's nothing, no. You ignore me, but you're always on that phone. Acting funny, but you tell me that you love me, though. Yeah, you tell me that you love me, though. Wanna believe it, but I feel it, that it's something wrong. Babe, just tell me what's going on. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Message, hit me now, hope you get the message. Who are you texting? It's not me, then babe, who are you texting? Hit me back, I hope you get the message. I was doing me, left you neglected. Now I feel the pain, I feel the tension. I know I did you wrong, it's unexpected. I know I did you wrong, but I still checking on you. Now you tell me that you're leaving, but you frontin' on. Getting done, I'm going out like who you stuntin' for. Girl, stop playing, all I'm saying is when you coming home. Say you hate me, but I really know you love me though. Yeah, I really know you love me though. Wanna believe it, but I feel it, that is something wrong. They just tell me what's going on. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Be my heartbreak, be my one-on-one, be my only one. You're my only love. Message, hit me now, hope you get the message. Who are you texting? It's not me, then babe, who are you texting? Hit me back, I hope you get the message.
Baby, ya se acabó. Tú no tienes que dejar a él por mí. Y baby, ya no lo compliques. Quiero disfrutarte una vez más aquí. Solo tú y yo esta noche celebrando a ti. Solo tú y yo esta noche siempre me encendí. Siempre vas de mis manos, pero tiene mi atención cuando está aquí. Y da la vuelta, baila rumba cool y suelta. Subimos las vibras y la cuenta. Una noche más de fiesta. Ella, bellaquita, estoy tentado a volver contigo. Y dice: Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Solo tú y yo esta noche celebrando a ti. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Solo tú y yo esta noche siempre me encendí. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Fumando mucho sabiduría, con el bendición de la vida, tan libre contigo en las montañas cuando me bañas, en el espíritu de tus labios, dulce de mi caña, tierra de mi vida. Fumo muchos sueños pa' que no te olvides, nadando en tus aguas y tu alma decides, mojadita en mis manos pa' que me pides. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven, guaguancó. Belén, ven,
España, tierra de mi vida, con el bendición de la vida. Nadando en tus aguas y tu alma decides, mojadita en mis manos pa' que vuelva y pides así.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight, before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had, it's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now, before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh,
Yeah, they're all really good, aren't they? This whole playlist is really, really good. So, obviously, these are going to be part of some of our programming here at AVA Live Radio. So, it's going to be nice. Nice to have these kind of chill vibes, right? So, I'm thinking a lot of this is really great for daytime. Like, if you're going to be working or hanging out, then maybe we'll run playlists like this during the day. Also, late night, it's always good to have really comforting kind of chill sounds, but maybe we'll do a little more. I don't know if we should do chill hop or we should just kind of stay in this vein, because this is really sounding good to me. I like it so far. What do you guys think? Let me know what you feel like listening to. You may as well include your opinions in here, because we have to do we have to do morning programming, afternoon programming, evening programming, in between the Daily Jax, the interviews, and the music reviews. So there are sections here. There's 3 definite sections of music that needs to be streamed. And I have so many categories of music set aside. So I literally have tons of music in everything. So let me know what you want to hear. And I'm happy to set it up and let's go there and see if everybody likes it. Why not?
place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to the table, I know they saving us up for the stable friend of mine. Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking, let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. No, you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you don't care. Could be good, then you fade, then you fade. No, you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you don't care. Could be good, then you fade, then you fade away. I don't know what I was thinking, let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're missing. Feelings in my heart, in my heart. Yeah, that's impressive, how much you're missing. Feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah. How much you're missing with me. How much you're messing 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 with me.
these opportunities were just across the bridge. The world was more than twice the size, and now I was a kid. Traded in the comfort zone for life, I'm on the edge. I was gaining on my dreams, holding tightly to the pledge to myself. Was quick to move, was waist deep in the sand. We were starving to feed off all the seeds that we planted. Somewhere back a couple of years in the attic, I almost ditched the plan to ship the work to the label back when the bars were bland. Man, of my word, though I followed through on prior engagement. The tip of my tongue not far from the innovation. Now it's mine for the taking. To the people mistaking me for somebody to toy with, the plug, the ox to play me. Time was paralyzed, I felt the strain to stretch my lungs. Confidence depleted right along with all the funds. Those days it was less about the bread that we obtained. No other way to slice it, I was scraping by on crumbs. But I loved the feeling the odds against me. Could it tell me that I wouldn't get it? I wanted plenty, I was quick to defend me. Feeling surrounded by angels, demons on rare occasion. Trying to shake the momentum, soon as I find a cadence. Leave it all on the record, if it's my only reference. Shocked how the bars been electric, you could tell that they felt it. Pushing the weight of the world while they sound all the frail shit. Forcing the fame in my favor, kick back and watch the scale tip. More than just all in a day, spend time with the struggle, I know it too well. We going separate ways. See, my biggest fear is to change. If I lose it, then reunite. Will I break the promise to stay the same?
Lie to me, tell me that you'll be there for me. Cause things been feeling crazy lately. Feeling so crazy. And I don't wanna seem lonely. I don't wanna seem lonely. But I don't wanna be lonely, lonely.
Middle 2010s, stuck in a place secluded deep in my mind. I'm looking out through the lens. Was in a rush to become who I am. Looking back, then I realized that I do it again. All these unfamiliar faces fade from existence. Back with impeccable time, and I've been forgiven, but I'm never forgetful. I kept it solid and simple, stuck to the real. My word been a bond, yours artificial. You frequent with the slip up. Used to love this shit more like this was all that I needed. Travel the edge of the world and mix the pleasure with business. Took my time on it, won't benefit from overdue revision. Learned through they lackluster love is rooted deep in the evil. Won't tread water lightly, the waves intimidate them. Won't lend my hand much too often, I set the expectation. Now I navigated dolo, unclear on praises you gave. When there's the finest line between jealousy signs and your vibration. This one's for them calling me crazy, more for the ones that told them pay me no mind. Those were the words that shaped me. Well rounded it would appear that I pieced it all together. Standing here puzzled at the way we built up the foundation. This one's for the brodies, I got us. Get 50-50, keep it some of 100. Make do what life has got us. Let go of wait and put faith in the process. Make the most of it. I'll be God as the time we allotted. Call it how I see it, provide our witness statement. The way things been gone, I'm all in on the table. They made the plan for their night, I made the long-term arrangement to take it up to a peak that we no longer afraid of.
I just wanna be your everything. 'Cause that's who you are to me.
Lie to me, tell me that you'll be there for me. Cause things been feeling crazy lately. Feeling so crazy. And I don't wanna seem lonely, lonely, lonely. But I don't wanna be lonely, no, no.
Oh.
Susanna, don't cry for me. We had some good years, so let me be. The world goes on, I sang my song. I gave my own true love for you to see. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Hold the tears back and dry your eyes. What's this life without a sweet goodbye? And though it's over, take this letter for when the nights grow colder. Dear friends and gentle hearts, the time has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So when the world gets dark, know I loved you from the start. Listen to the words I sang to you. The son of America, a Pennsylvania child. They say the day I was born was the 4th day of July. My mother's love and my father's pride. But the hard times would come again. Out on the Bowery was the very end. Dear friends and gentle hearts, the time has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So when the world gets dark, know I loved you from the start. Listen to the words I sang to you. Never been to Alabama, never seen Louisiana, never lived in old Kentucky. I ain't never been so lucky. Song about the Southland from a Yankee Doodle dandy man. That's America, America. Oh, Susanna, don't cry for me. Read this letter and take the time you need. Dear friends and gentle hearts, the time has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So when the world gets dark, know I loved you from the start. Listen to the words I sang to you. Listen to